As we're live, so welcome to the Energy Healing Lifestyle Journal Self-Care Challenge. My name is Robin Knott, and I am your host of the channel and the founder of the energyhealingschool.com. In this video, I'm going to walk you through my journaling process and share some real-life examples with you. So if you have your journal, I have mine. Just journal with me. Let's do this. So again, as always, setting my mindset, thinking about energy healing as a lifestyle, right? We're not one and done. It's an ongoing process. We set our intentions. We take time out for ourselves. We allow ourselves to slow down a little bit. We meet ourselves with some love and compassion, right? So then writing out self-care challenge. Self-care for us is an acronym. And today we focus on the letter L for love. So it's love for self, right? And then in my signature system of Best You, which is the acronym, right? Best You. It's the letter S for self-image, which is all governed by the Solar Plexus Chakra Energy, right? So looking at all of these things today and then writing out the journal prompt for the day. So as an empath, I'm like in this trend, just having that focus. As an empath, how do you love yourself when you avoid self-awareness? So one of the patterns of codependency, right, because I like to bring in those codependency patterns, is avoidance. So since today we're talking about our self-image and meeting ourselves with love and compassion, how does that work out when we avoid? So what came up for me was kind of a temporary fix, in a sense, when avoiding self-awareness. So when we put on those blinders and we're not paying attention, we're not allowing ourselves to see, to feel, or to heal our own, we're dodging accountability. And then this part kind of came up. When we have the self-image of being an empath, a helper, a rescuer, we want to feel better about ourselves as we're focusing outward, right? So meaning that we're not focusing on ourselves to see what's going on inside, to see really what we're thinking, what we're feeling, how we're reacting, how we're responding, and all the things to delve in to see what's going on. But we're looking at the self-image itself, kind of focusing on, but I'm an empath. Excuse me, but I'm here to help you. So I can, in a sense, feel righteous because I'm here to help you. I'm doing a good deed, right? I'm helping others. So I'm avoiding all of my stuff that needs my attention, that's waiting, that pops up, right, in those trigger moments to get my attention because it's waiting. But I avoid that by just kind of saying, but look, I'm helping. I'm thinking about other people. Forgive me, I keep grabbing at my phone, you guys, but I'm really trying to upload these really cute videos of my grandson. And they might be a little long, so taking a minute, but I don't want my phone to stop because it'll kick it out. So my apologies for that. But so again, we're avoiding the stuff that actually needs our attention, the real stuff that's going on the inside, because we're focusing on a label. We're focusing on the image. We're focusing on what it means to be the helper, the rescuer, the empath. What other words do you guys use? Eek. Again, dodging the accountability. We don't get a free pass, right? I'm just going to set this aside. I feel like I'm lecturing myself or something today. We don't get a free pass because we're sensitive and because we care about other people and because we want to help other people. We don't get a free pass for avoiding our own stuff. We don't get a free pass for projecting out ickiness because we've avoided our own stuff, right? Excuse me. Get a drink of water. Hear it all out, right? So when do you find you avoiding your stuff? Again, how do you give yourself that love and compassion? We might think that it's love and compassion, giving ourselves a break because it's not easy to dive deep within ourselves. It's not easy to increase our self-awareness, to see and to feel and to allow space for that healing to occur, right? It's not always easy to reflect on some of the decisions that we've made, the choices that we made, the outcomes of those decisions and choices that we made, so on and so forth. But we don't get a free pass. Still should. There's those shoulds words, right? We should still give ourselves love and compassion, but the awareness too, really looking at ourselves, looking at those thought patterns, looking at the things that we internalize and take on as being who we are. Do you find that sometimes when you take on that label or that identity of an empath, that it can feel limiting? I know it did for me, especially when I didn't have boundaries, when I wasn't really taking care of myself. Then it was limiting. Then it was like my path, right? Because I was already overwhelmed. How was I going to do more? And I really felt like it was selfish to look at my own stuff, to allow myself to heal and clear that stuff out when other people needed support and other people needed love and I could love them. But just think how much more, how expansive the love could be if and when we do actually take care of ourselves, right? And then we talked about that a little bit before. So again, what do you think? Try not to stay on here too long tonight just because it's been a busy day and I'm sleepy, to be honest. So self-care, showing up for self with love and compassion, allowing ourselves to rest when we need to, right? Been a good busy, still tired. But really be mindful of the patterns that we take on, the habits that we form, and how many of those we take on as our identity and what that means to us. So it's great if you say, identify as being an empath. That's not all of you. Might feel like it sometimes, but there's more to you than whatever falls in line with empath, right? And what does that mean to you? And do you notice any limits that come with it? Like, I can't take care of myself because, or I can't set boundaries because, or I can't protect my energy because. It might seem challenging. It takes a while for us to determine how or what works best for us, what we can stick with, and what we let slide. And then some of those whys to find out, right? My dig word is why. Dig deeper with the whys. No blame, shame, and guilt, just expansion, just increasing that self-awareness. There was something else that was coming to mind and I lost it. I haven't done that in a while. So hoping it would come back. But what is it for you? Oh, of course. The Empathic Healers Masterclass to help you set boundaries and protect your energy. If you have not taken a masterclass yet, the link is in the description of this video. So please do that. It's free. My gift to you. Excuse me. And if you find that you don't feel like you know who you are, like you might resonate with the word empath, but you don't really feel like you have a sense that you get to be who you are, 5-day Be You challenge. It's still in pre-launch mode. It's not all together yet. I haven't launched it, haven't started the live rounds on that yet. So just so you're aware. However, if you want to grab it while it's in pre-launch mode, there's a 50% coupon, if you will, in the description for you. So if you want to sign up while it's on pre-launch, check the description for the coupon code, which is the word pre-launch, and you can have 50% off of that. It's not expensive anyways, but you still get an extra 50 off. Why not, right? So again, no blame, shame, and guilt. Be gentle with yourself, and we will move on to talk about solar plexus chakra energy a little bit. So think about if your energy in the solar plexus is balanced and clear or wonky. And if you're having some of those challenges that we just talked about tonight, then it might be a little wonky, right? And that's okay. Again, no blame, shame, or guilt. We have layers upon layers of stuff. We have our lifetime, other lifetimes we brought in here with us, right? So no judgment. We're just taking care of ourselves, one layer at a time. So solar plexus chakra, when the energy is wonky in the solar plexus chakra, you might experience things like ulcers, right? Stress is a big factor. Well, in our stomach acids, words, Robin, which can break down the lining in our stomach, right? And form ulcers, have other digestive disorders or issues, diabetes or food allergies, chronic fatigue, right? I used to deal with chronic fatigue a lot, low self-esteem, having that poor self-image or limited self-image, excuse me, fear of rejection, right? Wanting that sense of wanting to be loved and accepted by other people, but feeling like an oddball, feeling weird, fearing then that people will just not care, turn their back on you. Those negative thinking patterns are also governed by the solar plexus chakra. So when you think of that energy connecting out through the aura and the layers of the aura, that comes to the mental aspect. So our thought processes, our thinking patterns. So if you have that avoidant thinking pattern, if you have those denial thinking patterns, right? So again, addressing some of those codependency patterns, helping to clear and balance the energy in the solar plexus chakra as we address those. Self-blame, shame, guilt, criticism, again, inner critic, inner judge, all of that is governed by the solar plexus chakra. So some things, in addition to this journaling process, that we can do to help support the energy in the solar plexus chakra. If you do any form of energy work, of course, please spend some time giving some energy to your solar plexus chakra. You can wear or use the color yellow. And solfeggio frequency that resonates with the solar plexus chakra is 528 hertz. Again, I have a 7-day chakra healing challenge. It's available year round. I do a live round in September. You can sign up for that. Again, you can do it now and or do the live round with me as well. If you go to you have to use the word theenergyhealingschool.com, you'll see what's available for you there. So I've got the master classes there, the 7-day chakra healing challenges there, a couple of the free offers, free gifts, the 5-day BU challenge. You can sign up for that there, and you can see some others as well. What else? Let me know. Let me know how you're doing in the comments. What was this journal prompt like for you? Do you find that you avoid, or do you increase your self-awareness? In addition to your journal prompt, you can add for solar plexus chakra, think of the things that you do. So I do, and what are those thought patterns that you carry? So do you avoid? Do I avoid? Ask yourself, do I avoid? Do I avoid my own healing? Do I focus on others? Because we know we do this. We focus on others more than ourselves. So when we do that, that's part of avoiding ourselves. So then take the why. I almost want to make a little graphic image there, my little shovel with the word why to do some digging. Why is that, right? You can also use the statement, say what comes up for you, I am. Just allow yourself to free flow, just write. What comes up? I am. How do you see yourself? What are you aware of? And if you're comfortable, again, drop them in the comments, share them with us. And as always, you are still invited and welcome to join me on the Zoom at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to journal live with me. So it'd be great to see you. Thank you for sharing your time and space with me. Have a wonderful day, evening, whatever time in that world it is for you. And I will see you tomorrow. So much love. Bye, guys.